Hey guys, Chris Erickson here. Hope you're having an awesome, wonderful, beautiful day. Know that you are amazing, and I believe in you. I appreciate you, and you can do it. Whatever your dreams are, whatever your goals are, you have the ability and the resources to do it. Believe in yourself and just keep moving forward. Just got finished with taking my lunch break. I'm out on the road working right now, and listen to some Anthony Robbins with my son. We're going through one of his courses together, and he just shared about what he calls the ultimate success formula. And if you have a pen handy and you're not driving, you may want to write this down. He called it the ultimate success formula, and there really are 4 quick steps I want to share with you. Okay, 4 really quick. Number 1, 4 steps to success is know your outcome. Okay, wherever your focus goes, your energy flows. So know what it is that you want. Focus on it. All right. I mean, think about the power of the sun. Well, on one level, if you're out in the sun, you feel the warmth from the power of the sun. You feel its warmth. Well, if you focus that right, and you put it through a magnifying glass, you can focus it down where you could start a fire. Right. You could take a leaf and cause that leaf to catch on fire if it's dried out enough, right? Or maybe you've seen it where, not something I did, but you can burn ants, right? But anyway, you can take the same power of the sun. On one level, you feel its warmth, you see the light. The next level, you focus that down, you can actually create fire. You focus down light to its most extreme, you actually have a laser beam, a laser that can cut through steel. So there's great power in focus. So apply that right up here to our computer, right here between our ears. You guys have probably heard the stats. We use like 4 to 6% of it. Whatever power you can think of, think about, visualize what it is you want. All right, so that's number 1. Know your outcome. Clarity is power. What's my outcome? Focus on your target. And always be doing that. Don't just do that once a day. Do it throughout the day. When you change activities, okay, now what's my focus? What's my outcome? If you're meeting with somebody, if you're meeting with a client or a friend, if you're doing something online, if you're hanging out with one of your kids, all right, what's my focus? Okay, I'm gonna play baseball with my son right now, all right? And I want to make sure that he gets better at hitting and knows how much I love him and feels my presence here. So whatever you focus on, your energy flows. That's number 1. Number 2 is you got to take action. So you can think about it all day, you can be really clear in your mind all day, but if you don't take action, doesn't do any good, right? So he quoted this: the road to someday leads to a town called nowhere. And that's a trap that we fall into. Someday. Yeah, someday, you know, I know the goals that I have, you know, someday I'll get around to it. No, you have to make a decision, and you've got to take action. Here's another nugget: you have to demand more from yourself than anybody else will demand from you. So set your level of expectation through the roof. Expect more from yourself than anyone else would ever expect from you, and you're going to experience excellence in your life. One of the key emotions that we all face is fear, and that's just the reality of life that comes up in different forms. You have to face the fear, you have to deal with that, you have to move through it. All right. Fear can serve us in the sense that in a positive way, where you just keep moving forward. Okay. It's not what we can do, it's what we will do. All right, so start small and build every day. So another key is just start moving in the direction of what it is you want. Have your focus, take action, and take baby steps, right? How do you eat an elephant? 1 bite at a time. All right. Number 3 is course correct. So you have to know what kind of results you're getting. You have to measure your actions. So focus on what you want, take action, and then you need to measure it. So think about this, guys. Those guys who are in the Hall of Fame, baseball players, or even the best baseball players in the sport today, are guys like Derek Jeter, those types of baseball players. 7 out of 10 times they don't get to first base. So 70% of the time they're failing. Only 3 out of 10 at bats they're actually hitting the ball and getting to first base. And they're professionals getting millions of dollars, and they're in the Hall of Fame. But the fact is you still have to get out of the dugout and you have to swing the bat. If you are bummed because 7 out of 10 times you're on your way back to the dugout and you're like, man, I struck out, I hit a fly ball and they caught it, or I grounded out to second, and you're so bummed by that you never go up to the plate, you're never going to achieve your goals. So you have to embrace the failure. That's just the reality. I don't care who you are, where you live, you will deal with failure, period. That's just a fact. But if you keep going up and you keep taking swings and you keep going to the plate and you work on your skill, you work at getting better. Those guys work on their game all the time, right? They stay in great physical shape. They're going in the batting cages. They're in the gym, the weight room. You got to work on your game. You got to work on your skill. But you got to get your butt off the pine, and you need to go up to that plate and swing. And if you keep doing that, you're going to hit, and you're going to hit your goals. All right, so number 1, have focus. Number 2, take action. Number 3, course correct. Measure your success, your results, and be willing to course correct as needed, but keep moving forward. Keep swinging the bat. And that's number 4, is being flexible. You keep trying, you keep trying, you keep trying, you keep trying until you succeed. And you guys have heard this before, but it's good to hear again. You look at any successful man or woman, you look at anybody who's done something amazing, and you listen to their story. You pick up any autobiography or biography of a great successful man or woman, 2/3 of that book is going to be about their failures, their missteps, their short steps, their failings, right? And 1/3 is going to be about how they made it and broke through. So that's just the way it is, man. So you can't quit. You can't give up. You got to be focused. You got to know what you want. You got to know why you want it. You got to decide that you're going to take massive action. You're going to measure the activity you're doing. You're going to keep moving forward until you get success, until you reach that goal. Okay? That's just the way it has to work. All right? So for me, I'm going to make $1 million online with my computer and with my internet connection. Have I done that yet? No, but I'm on my way. I've got 6- and 7-figure mentors that have done it and know how to do it. I have all the tools in front of me. What do I need to do, guys? I need to make me better. I need to think better and better up here. I need to take massive action. I need to get better at my skills of marketing and recruiting and selling and building a team and a culture. So I know that here's what's exciting to me. I have all the tools in front of me. I have mentors that I can model. I just got to work on me. If I put the time in and I keep going up to the plate and swinging, and I'm working on my skill and ability, I will make $1 million online. Mark my words, okay? I will do it. And the exciting thing is you can too, okay? So know what you want, take action, measure your results, and be flexible. Use the power of flexibility to course correct until you're successful. So think about a baby walking, a baby learning to walk. They fall down, they fall down, they fall down. Do they quit? Does mom and dad say, hey, I've got 7 kids. Do I look at my kids when they're learning to walk and I see them fall down, fall down, fall down? I say, hey, listen, Daniel, that's one too many times, buddy. I don't want you to ever try walking again. Daddy's going to carry you around everywhere we go, right? No, I say, hey, man, you took a step. Great job. Get up. Come on, buddy. Boom, he falls down. That's all right. Get up. You took 2 steps. Man, now you took 6 steps. Now you're running. And now they're on their way. So if we treat our children that way when they're learning these big new activities, why do we shortchange ourselves when we're trying to learn a new activity like online marketing or online selling and recruiting and building team cultures? Building incomes online that are 5, 6, 7 figures. Why don't we give ourselves the grace and the freedom to mess up and just know if we're focused, if we take action, if we course correct and measure our results, and we're flexible, we're going to succeed. Last key I want to mention is modeling. You have to get around people who have what you want. You have to get around people that have what you want. You want to lose weight? Find somebody who's lost 50, 60 pounds. Ask them what they did. Model it. You want to gain muscle? You want to do that? Find somebody who's put on 15, 20 pounds of muscle. Ask them what they did and model it. You want to make money online? Find somebody who's done that. Ask them what they did and model it. That's what's exciting, guys. If this is something that interests you to make money online, let me know, because I have mentors, 6- and 7-figure mentors. I've got the blue book, the handbook on how to do that. And the 1, 2, 3 steps to do it, okay? And you can do it. So I'm excited about that. So those are just a few nuggets that I picked up. You have to make sure you don't get caught up in just living, but you got to design a life, okay? Don't just get caught up in paying the bills and running this one here, running around doing different things. Make sure you design your life on what is important to you, all right? I want to close with a couple examples that are pretty cool. There's a guy you know, the Post-its, the yellow sticky Post-its? That was actually a huge failure, right? So what had happened initially was he was setting out to create a bond, an adhesive that would never come apart. That was actually what his boss wanted him to do. He said to him, hey man, I want you to create this adhesive, this bond that will never come apart, okay? So the dude actually messed up. He didn't succeed. But he looked at, when he was trying to make this bond that would never come apart, he created the Post-it note. So he took that and he was flexible, and he made millions of dollars. Those little yellow sticky notes were actually a huge failure that were turned into a success. So hopefully this helps you guys. Again, in review, the 4 things: ultimate success formula, know your outcome, take action, measure your results, and be willing to course correct and be flexible. I hope this helps you guys. All right, have a wonderful, beautiful day. I appreciate you. I believe in you. Appreciate yourself. Believe in yourself. Go do big things. And we will see you on the beaches of the world.